Hello, and welcome to this short tutorial describing how to use the Arps Trinder, the Arps Trender, and the Arps Trinder Pullback tools. All of these tools are based on a well-tested proprietary algorithm called the Arps Trender, developed by Jan Arps, and are used by successful traders across the globe. The principle is simple. While monitoring and adjusting for market volatility, the Arps Trinder plots a blue line trailing below price bar lows when the trend is up. When the trend is down, it plots a red line trailing above the price bar highs. The Arps Trinder is a very robust indicator that works across all time frames and markets. As you watch the Trinder develop in real time, you will be amazed at its ability to stay far enough away from price extremes to avoid inevitable noise and potential whipsaws, while following close enough behind price to capture the majority of position profits when the trend reverses. A Trinder reversal occurs only if price closes outside the Trinder. A user-controlled input gives you the option to have a Trinder reversal occur on any penetration. On eSignal, you can access the inputs using the little tab that you see on the lower left of the chart. Here, the use-close input is set to true. When set to false, the Arps Trinder will change colors on any penetration of the Trinder line. When set to true, the price must close across the Trinder line in order for the Trinder to change colors. The sensitivity setting on the Arps Trinder allows one to view the trend on a price chart from a micro trend perspective to a macro trend perspective. The settings range from 1 to 10. A value of 1 is most sensitive, reflecting more short-term trend changes, while a higher value is less sensitive, better reflecting the longer-term trend. Make sure that your background color is set to match the background color of your chart. Let's look at a few examples of how different sensitivity settings look on this volume chart of the S&P E-mini futures contract. Let's imagine we're using the Arps Trinder as a trailing stop indicator. Here we have it set to a sensitivity of 2, and you can see it follows pretty closely along the lower end of the price range through this uptrend until the momentum of the uptrend begins to slow down and the Trinder gets broken with these occasional red lines. At this point, when the price is consolidating, you'll see the line is broken frequently as it follows the up and down movement of the price, until finally the Trinder follows the continuous downward trending price as it moves on in its bearish direction. If we change the sensitivity setting to 5, you'll notice that we stay in the trend much longer. And when the price moves into its consolidating range, you'll notice the Trinder no longer follows the swings of the price, but forms flat, straight lines, which gives you an indication that there is no definite trend one way or the other, until, once again, the Trinder follows this bearish trend quite nicely as it proceeds off the chart to the right. The Arps Trinder is designed to allow you to view the trend from 3 different time frames at the same time. One of the most important bits of information a trader needs is to know whether price is trending or not. This helps the trader decide what kind of strategy he or she might want to use. Unfortunately, too often one doesn't know that they are in a trend until it is too late. The Arps Trinder is very helpful in identifying the nature of the price movement and identifying the trend very early on. In a consolidating pattern, when the Trinder shows opposing trend indications across the 3 time frames, It indicates that the price movement has not yet committed to one direction or the other. On the other hand, when all three lines of the triple trender are the same color, it's a pretty good indication that the price is in a trend. Once in a trending pattern, a cross of the shorter term trend lines that immediately reverts to the trending direction indicates a pullback in the trend. Typical sensitivity settings for the Arps triple trender would be 1, 4, and 7. It is important to observe how flat the triple trender lines are in order to discern the strength of the trend movement. The user, if using this tool to make trading decisions, should enter position only when the short, medium, and long-term trends are all in agreement. A shorter-term trader should exit his position when the price closes outside the short-term trender. He should not re-enter until all three trenders are once more in agreement. Similarly, a medium-term trader should exit his position when the price closes outside the medium-term trender and not re-enter until all three trenders are once more in agreement. The Arps Trinder Pullback Show Me study identifies price bars that penetrate but close inside the Arps Trinder. These points indicate a pullback occurring within the trend and often represent excellent entry points, anticipating the continuation of an existing trend. If you are using the eSignal charting platform, you will notice the little question mark tab on the lower left of your screen when you have Arps indicators running. When you click on this tab, it will bring you to a page in your browser with helpful information describing how to use the Jan Arps tools on the eSignal platform. Simply scroll down on this page and you will find informative help in alphabetical order for each of the tools Jan Arps offers in his Crown Jewels package for eSignal. Thank you for your time and interest in Jan Arps' tools. I hope this tutorial has been helpful in understanding and using the Arps Trinder tools in your pursuit of consistent profits in today's markets.